Go.
Hey, we're at the State Theater, backstage. It's Rob for 94.3 WCYY. With the man, Corey Taylor. Stone Sour's in town tonight. Within this moment, kickoff of the tour tonight.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, we're pretty stoked. So
it's gonna be a good show.
We've been off the road for about a month, so I mean, we're probably gonna suck tonight. I'm just letting you know. I might phone it in.
You chose Portland, Maine to be your warm-up show.
I don't know about that. I did the whole show in my shower this afternoon, so I mean, I should be great.
You didn't run out of hot water?
Because I'm good. Well, you know, I mean, it seems like they've renovated and put new, nice wicked water heaters in there. So I mean, I had an hour and a half in there. I was pruny, so pretty much I'll look exactly like I will tonight.
That's awesome.
It happens.
My favorite guy to talk to, not even joking.
Oh, it's awesome.
I've said that before. You'd be surprised that some bands they just don't want to talk.
Some bands are jerks.
Yeah, they are.
So.
I've had to sit down and have some very awkward interviews in my radio career.
You know what it is? It's like they're cool, like off camera, and then they get on camera and they're like, too cool for school.
Right. That's when I just make it awkward.
Like, just pull your head out of your
That's when I just make it awkward. Just like staring at them, breathing through my nose. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe just even like flare it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You would make it awkward for me. I'll make it awkward right back. So
yeah. Next time, just reach out and hold their hand.
That's taking it to the next level.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, last time I talked to you was up in Bangor.
It was a big it was an outdoor thing for. We were touring on Audio Secrecy.
Yep.
And it was part of the Avalanche tour, wasn't it?
Wow, you get a good memory. You get a really good memory. We were talking about our mutual love for Dave Grohl.
This is very true.
And
my love was brought to fruition.
And that was like not even a brainchild at the time.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was a conversation that I'd had with them.
Right.
Right around that time, to be honest, he started talking about doing something for Sound City because he was going to buy the board and he wanted to kind of do like some internet videos, right, dedicated to people who had made albums there, and it turned into a movie, which is pretty awesome movie. If you haven't seen Sound City, it's really, really good.
It's an amazing movie.
Yeah, I loved it. I was, pretty proud to be in it too. So.
Right. So did you just get a phone call like, "Hey, dude, I got this going on"?
I'd run into him at an event, and I can't remember where the hell it was, but he started telling me about the project, and he was like, "You want to come on and talk about Iowa?" Because we recorded Iowa at Sound City.
Right.
And I was like, "Duh," I mean, and he asks me, I'm there.
Right. It's Dave Grohl.
And that turned into him sending me the music for from can to can. It was like, "You want to do a tune together?" I was like, "Shut your mouth." First of all, I've only been chasing you for like 7 years, And I mean, it was really cool. I did the interview and the song in one day, and
really?
I mean, it came together really, really well. I was pretty stoked.
Like, I had no idea. I mean, I'd heard of Sound City. I had no idea the history behind it. I had no idea it was such a dump either.
Yeah. It's
which
terrible.
makes it as amazing as it was. Part of
But that's the thing. That was the beautiful thing about Sound City. You had to have talent to record there.
Right.
Like it's not like today where you can kind of go in to your friend's garage basically and cut something and then use Beat Detective to make sure it's on point and then use autocorrect to make sure that you're in tune and all this. It's such weirdness now, man. You had to have talent to be able to record in Sound City, and that's why those albums that came out of there are so poignant, like everything from Rumors to Nevermind, you name it, you had to be able to do it, and that's why I'm kind of proud to be a part of the history.
Absolutely. I mean, I look at it's so sad that it's not there anymore. And you look at technology all the time. You're like, technology's great, it's helpful, but it's technology also kills amazing things like this.
Well, and it levels the playing field in a bad way to me. You know, I mean, there's a difference between using the technology to do what you want to do. Because you've got the talent to back it up, and then using the technology to cover up all of
everything.
Like all the basically putting band-aids on bullet wounds when it comes to talent, and that bums me out. And it's this used to be an industry where you had to be exceptional to be in it, and now it's not, and people don't know the difference. That's sad.
It is. It's very sad. Did you get to hang with anybody? Stevie Nicks?
I got to hang out. Well, we did the Sound City shows.
Yeah.
I got to hang out with Rick Nielsen, who is
the man.
Total character. He's a badass.
Yeah.
Hung out with my buddy Brad Wilk.
Yeah.
Got to hang out with obviously all the foos.
Yeah.
John Fogerty called me Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Tip from John
freaked
Fogerty.
me out. I was like, no, you don't do that.
No.
Rick Springfield.
I was gonna ask you about Rick.
Man. He's super tall,
Yeah.
super cool, and his son is a huge fan of mine, which is
That's
really,
huge.
really weird. You know,
I gotta check that guy out.
I got a great
toured again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's amazing, man.
Yeah.
He's still got it, man.
Yeah.
And you forget how many great songs he's got, man.
So many great songs.
I mean, never mind Jesse's Girl, but Love Somebody.
Affair of the Heart.
Yeah, Affair of the Heart.
I've Done Everything for You, which
yeah.
is Sammy Hagar
It's
song.
such a great tune, but it's such a good tune.
I think he's got so many
It's
songs.
really, really good. I mean, he's the man.
Our listeners right
and
now.
his song on the Sound City album is really good. Man.
It rocks.
So
It
good,
rocks.
man. Yeah, I mean, that whole album is really cool.
I gotta check that guy out the list. The CYY listeners are like, half of them are like, who the hell is Rick Springfield?
Yeah, Rick Springfield. Ask your mom.
Ask your mom.
Because your mom probably secretly cut
Right.
pictures of him out of magazines and
Right.
hung them in her bedroom when before you were a scratch in her ovaries. Let's put it that way.
So, speaking of rockin' records, House of Golden Bones, awesome.
Yeah.
It's a ripping record. Number 2's coming Tuesday.
Yep. Yeah. Really, really excited, man. It's it's a lot of hard work. It was a lot of work putting this all together and making sure that not only what the music was poignant and really good, but also that the story was good. You know,
Right.
I mean, when I wish you guys could have seen the record label's faces when I explained to them what I wanted to do. They just
Were you smoking crack? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right, here's one of these.
a lot of shies.
Yeah.
So
And then they heard it.
they heard it. They freaked out. They still were kind of had some tribulation when it came to how we were going to execute it, but it's doing really well. Everybody's really happy. Part 1's selling really well. Part 2 is getting a lot of great feedback so far, and we just put it online to stream for the week leading up to the album coming out.
I didn't even hear about it. I knew
Yeah,
some
this
snippets
is an exclusive right here
Right
in
now.
Portland, Maine. You wonder why we came here?
Right now.
I'm dropping bombs in this mall.
Where do we go to get it? iTunes?
I don't know. It's you know what? Go to our website, stonesour.com, and
Cool.
or go on Twitter, look for the Corey Taylor Rock.com or at Corey Taylor Rock. I can't even remember any of my Twitter shit. And I just posted a link for it, so you can get it there. If
All right.
you want to grab that and retweet it or whatever the other kids call it today. I just call it retweeting.
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 And you got a comic book series to coincide with this coming out as well?
Dude, yeah, coming out
on the 17th,
next
right?
Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, but the next Wednesday, or something like that. Yeah,
I-
2.5 weeks from now. Sure.
That's awesome. I want to check that out too. I mean, I look at you and I look at other bands and I think of I just saw, and I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I just saw Eddie Money. He was here not too long ago.
Decent.
And I look at this dude, and obviously you're half his age, but I look at these guys, and I'm like, these guys are non-stop touring. And I look at you, I think of you, like you're non-stop. I just would look at you and be like, wouldn't that guy just want to take like 6 months off and go on a tropical vacation and just like not work? And
It'd be nice.
you're constantly going. What keeps you going non-stop?
Just the ideas, good ideas, good shows.
Right.
Obviously, it helps when the content is quality. I mean, when you know you've got something, you want to take it to the people, and you
Right.
want to give them something special, and you always want to top yourself.
Right.
And I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped wanting that. I mean, my reasons for making music haven't changed since I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
So to me, everything new is still fresh, and it's still
Right.
really good, and I love doing it, and I love
Right.
seeing the reaction on people when we do it. So, I mean, it still means something to me,
Right.
and I think that's why I work my bollocks off, basically.
Right.
So,
Do you see yourself doing this when you're 64 years old, like Eddie Money?
no, I might do.
The dude, I
I
love
might
the
do
dude.
like 3 shows a year.
I love the
There's
dude,
no
but
way.
he's non-stop and he's looking haggard.
Pull out the scooty out and go to the sun. I mean, yeah.
That's pretty
Eddie Money's
much-
the man.
He is
first
the
of
man,
all.
and I got to meet him on his birthday. He was super cool.
Sick.
But I was like, here's a dude that should be like,
Right.
out on vacation.
Yeah.
You've done
You know what, though?
75,000
but that's the
shows.
thing. He loves doing it.
Yeah, and
that's what
that's
comes
you
down
have
to
to love doing it
Yeah.
at 64 if you're still
Exactly.
doing it. If you're still
Exactly.
touring around the calendar
Look at
year.
David Bowie, man. David Bowie's up there. He's in his
Yeah.
mid-60s, and even after all the the medical stuff that he's had in the last year or so.
Right.
Puts out a great album. I don't know if you've heard the
It's an
new
amazing
album.
album.
Really, really
Amazing
good.
album.
And he's going to go on tour soon, and he does it because he wants to.
Yep.
And that's what's cool about it.
Yep. Same with McCartney.
Yeah, exactly.
We always talk about this every time we get together, and it's usually the same thing. Do you have any more faith in today's music than you did before? Because it's
I rag on the hip indie rock a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but this is one thing I will say.
All right. You're a huge Mumford and Sons fan. Anyway, I didn't mean.
They're okay. Actually, I will say that they're okay. They're not as bad as a lot of the other music that you hear in commercials today.
Okay.
Which that is, I mean, honestly, that's become the new music video because all of these hip indie bands, all of their songs are on commercials, and that's the only reason people know it.
Right.
So it's kind of smart. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because to me, there's something that my inner cynic just goes, you sell out pieces of it. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's not a drop of auto-tuning on it. There's not a drop of, I mean, it fluctuates. They're doing it for real, and they're going old school with it. I just wish it wasn't so goddamn candy coated.
Yeah.
You know.
I hear you.
But I will, credit where it's due. They do it, and they do it for real.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Awesome. What's up for the rest of the year for you guys?
It's touring. We're doing the States on this run. Shooting over to Japan, doing Ozfest Japan with both bands, and then about 5 seconds off, and then we shoot over and do Europe during the summer. And then after that, there's nothing really planned yet, and I'm gonna keep it that way because I'm gonna take some time off.
I
know.
Jesus.
But I got a new book coming out.
Okay.
In June.
Is that a cookbook?
No, it's another like kind of like 7 Deadly Sins book. It's called "Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Heaven,"
Nice.
and it's about my experiences with ghosts and the paranormal. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun, and that comes out in July in the States. So I'm going to be doing some book signings and whatnot. Then after that, I'm just going to be a dad for a while. Like I'm kind of shot, and I'm looking forward to this tour. And I'm looking forward to the tours that are coming up. But I'm probably
ready to take a break.
I'm going to take the rest of the year off and do some stuff with my book and do some movie stuff. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Always a pleasure. Stone Sour tonight. State Theater tickets still available in this Moments here tonight. Kickoff of the tour. They're not going to suck, even though he says they're going to.
And show up for Hell or High Water.
Hell or High Water as well.
Really good band. Really good band.
All right. It's 94.3 WCYY with Corey Taylor, the man, State Theater.